What's up, guys? It's Louisiana Outlaw here.
And I'm George L.
And, Brett Cooper, uploaded a video about, woke celebs hijacked the 4th of July. Now, I wasn't really too much online, during the 4th because I was, like, extremely sick. But, we'll go ahead and, watch this. And, give you my thoughts and everything. And he can give his thoughts if he wants. But, let's go ahead and get on to this.
Welcome back to the comment section. I'm Brett Cooper. Guys, we all know 4th of July was this past weekend. I hope everybody had a fantastic time. It is one of my very, very favorite days of the year. Sadly, I really didn't do much this 4th of July. I had friends in town up until the day before, so I was just kind of dead tired.
Don't disturb my friend. He's dead tired.
To be quite
Well, I
honest,
guess she uses the
I
clip
slept
of
and then I
Arnie.
watched some fireworks while I was running errands and getting groceries. So, not very eventful, but I hope you all had a very fantastic weekend. Now, before we get into this story, make sure that you like this video, subscribe to this channel if you have not already, and ring that notification bell so that you never miss a comment section episode. Alright, so,
Done and done.
I feel like most people watching this channel probably have some appreciation for the 4th of July. Kind of enjoy celebrating it. The red, white, and blue, the barbecue, all of that stuff. But every year, the libs find some reason to demand that none of us celebrate.
Yeah, she is right on that one. They do always find some reason for us to not celebrate it.
The 4th of July. And this year, unsurprisingly, it was all about the Supreme Court. Now, we started out strong the morning of the 4th when NPR announced that they would be breaking their 33-year tradition of reading the Declaration of Independence on air because our country just isn't free enough for that, is what they were saying. And instead of reading it, they hosted some liberal thinkers to have a conversation on equality and equity. And they said, this July 4th, we break with tradition. Instead of reading the Declaration of Independence, we will examine what equality means and has meant in this document. Important segment about our past and our future. Which is probably the most cringe way to start our national holiday. Really not starting off on the strongest foot. But then, the celebrities, of course, had to jump in. Jessica Chastain, the one of the redheads. I always get her and Amy Adams confused. Listen, guys. You have the Hollywood Chris's. You've got the Chris Hemsworth, Chris Pratt, Chris Pine, and then you've got like the trifecta of redheads. You have Amy Adams,
See,
you've
I
got
know all the
Jessica
Chris's,
Chastain, you've got the
but-
girl that's in Jurassic Park, Dallas Bryce Howard, I think is her name. So anyway,
But I don't know any of the redheads, so there's that.
Jessica Chastain, part of the redhead clique, she posts on Twitter, Happy Independence Day from me and my reproductive rights.
So edgy.
Classy, wonderful. She got absolutely torched in the comments. Somebody said, feel free to use your independence to leave the greatest country in the world.
This is Webflow. Meet the design tool from the future. The most powerful vision.
You know, the one in which you built your career, made yourself a name. Anytime you want, you won't be missed. There were also people posting flights to different places in the Middle East saying, oh, if you want to go to some free countries, sure, go ahead. Have fun. Which, you know, is harsh, but I also think it's important to acknowledge the fact that you can be upset with your country, you can have opinions, you know, about things going on, things in government, you can be angry, and you can still appreciate the fact that you do have freedom, that you have been able to work your way up and become massively famous, massively...
Yeah, exactly. Here's the thing what these people don't understand, right? They act like they ain't got no, like, freedom or anything like this, but if you go to a Middle Eastern country, and I'm not talking about, like your normal, Muslim countries, but I'm saying, like, the Muslim extremist side of those countries, if you speak out against your government and a, what would you say, a Muslim extremist side of the country, yeah, you're usually executed. But here, in the good old USA, you can literally, speak out against your government anytime you want. You do that in a Muslim-based country, where there's Muslim extremists, yeah.
And they probably cut your head off.
Pretty much.
rich, massively successful, all because we live in a country that allows you to have those opportunities. Honestly, it just seems like Jessica needs an attitude adjustment and maybe a good night's sleep. I don't know. You know, somebody who could help her with that is Bon Charge. My very, very favorite blue light glasses company, Blue Blocks, has rebranded to Bon Charge. They are now a fantastic wellness brand with a huge range of products that help you sleep better, perform better, recover better, balance your hormones, reduce inflammation, reduce headaches. But of course, my favorite products for them are still the classic blue light glasses. I mean, you guys know that I stare at a computer all day long, scrolling Twitter, Reddit.
Damn, Brett. I'm just gonna say this, but holy alphabet soup, man, that was a mouthful.
TikTok, finding content for you guys, and I used to have awful eye strain and awful headaches, but since I have been using these glasses for the
She's fucking adorable in those
past
glasses.
few months, all of that has gone away. Unlike other blue light glasses, Bon Charge's glasses are created in optics laboratories in Australia, and they are backed by real science, so you know that they work. Go to boncharge.com/Cooper and use promo code Cooper at checkout for 20% off of your purchase. You will not regret it. These really are going to optimize your life, and honestly, if more libs started using their products, they probably would be happier. The biggest thing...
Actually, speaking of glasses and blue light, I actually think that these have the blue light lenses. I could be wrong though. These are my actual prescription glasses. I should be wearing them, but I'm not. But I will start wearing them in the near future. Maybe that'll fucking help with my eyesight. But I do know they have transitional lenses, so that's nice. I like wearing them outside. Because they act like sunglasses too.
Thing that I see is that none of these people have any gratitude. Anyway, rant over. Somebody else said, he's mean. Do you mean because your age, you're independent from using these products? I don't actually know her age, so I don't know if she is reproducing. That is just a funny comment. But the other interesting part of the story is that apparently she just had a baby via surrogate, and everybody was posting screenshots of those articles of like, oh, you just had a baby with a surrogate, saying things like, this you? Dunked. You can't talk about abortion because you did this. I don't really see the connection totally. I mean, maybe it's like my body, my choice, but you're using somebody else's body. Like, you don't want a baby so badly that you're going to have some other woman do it. I really don't know. I don't care.
Okay, so I can understand, or not really understand. I can see where they're coming from, right? With the, how she used the surrogate mother to, have her child for her. How can you say, oh, well, my reproductive rights, when you're not the one that had the fucking child? Your surrogate did. Isn't that by definition controlling somebody else's reproductive rights within itself? I'm just trying to help out Brett here because I'm trying to wrap my head around it as well. It's like, oh, well, you don't want us to ban abortions, which for me it's neither here nor there because I'm a fucking guy. Really shouldn't have an opinion on that. But I just think it's fucking astronomically hilarious. Probably not the right word to use, but I think it's hilarious that they say, oh, my body, my choice, yet, or whatever, or reproductive rights, when they're not even the ones having the fucking kids. I mean, if somebody wants to be a surrogate, or like if a female wants to be a surrogate mother and have somebody else's child for them, yeah, go ahead. Now, I do, however, in fact, though, I think they take the eggs from the person that's wanting to have the child, and then, say, the sperm from the father, and do some weird fuck shit with that, but I could be wrong.
However she wants to have a child, good for her. I don't really agree with you on other things, but it was just kind of an interesting correlation people were doing in the comments. So she was not the only one. Katy Perry then attempted to make herself relevant again and said,
Yeah, attempted. I like that. When's the last time anyone's ever heard of Katy Perry?
baby, you're a firework is a 10, but women in the US have fewer rights than an actual sparkler SMH. Are you trying to compare sparklers to guns and then comparing guns via that to women? The whole thing, the whole tweet is just confusing. And
It is confusing, and I actually said this in the comments. Well, I said two things in the comments. I go, Katie's just mad because she's from a state that has very few gun rights. I found those who live in states with limitations on certain things like guns, it becomes indoctrinated in their mindset that guns are bad. And I go, another thing is bisexual male. I can't fathom how those in the LGBTQ are more brave than the soldier signing his life away for them to be able to be themselves.
Everybody in the comments, like, lost their mind. Thankfully, somebody said, you know what's cool? You're free to complain about your government. You're also free to vote, organize, protest, and even run for office to create the change you desire. By putting abortion to the states, SCOTUS put the issue much closer to voters than at the federal level. Exactly. Now, I am pro-life, but it astounds me the people that are pro-choice don't realize that if they actually stopped burning things down and getting good people elected, whatever, in accordance to their values, they actually might have a chance. I don't even know why I'm saying that, because I don't want them to, but that is what democracy is. If you are, if sending it back to the states, that means that you have a chance to be represented at your state level. Somebody else said, what does this even mean? Somebody replied and said, women have less rights than guns. The tweet ain't
Bro, I like this little fucking, jar opener.
really that hard to comprehend. Yes, it actually is. It was written terribly. Also, women do not have less rights than guns. Do I need to be concealed when I go out in public? Am I, like, not even allowed in some states? Do I need to be registered? Do people have to have a background check before they can be friends with me? No, it's just like a stupid comparison. This entire tweet is just stupid, and I'm moving on because I hate it. And Katy Perry, you are irrelevant. Sorry. LGBTQ Plus Nation, the publication, also had some thoughts, unsurprisingly. They tweeted out and said, feeling a little ambivalent about celebrating America this year? Give the national anthem a rest and celebrate the LGBTQ nation instead. And then posted an article and said, the 5 LGBTQ anthems that are spangled with way more than stars. Listen, we just had Pride. What more do you want? Somebody commented and said, they're just mad that the 4th of July doesn't include swinging your junk in a 4-year-old's face for a $1 bill. I would rather drag my testicles through shattered glass than dip them in a bowl of Frank's Red Hot. And somebody said, I think I saw them doing that very thing in one of their Pride parades.
Damn.
Now, obviously, those tweets do not encompass every person that is in the LGBTQ community, and I know that. But they are absolutely hysterical, because the degeneracy that we saw at some of those parades and at the drag queen stuff, it's gross and it's inexcusable. And people are just using those events as a way to rationalize their terrible, gross behavior, especially around children. So, no, I'm done with that. So let me have my hot dogs and my barbecue and my sparklers and my American flag and my freaking fireworks. And just leave us all alone. I really think that is what Americans want right now.
Yeah, bro, just drop off a truckload of fucking mortar shells and I'll be happy.
We just want a weekend of quiet, of gratitude, of family time, and of celebration. And if people have their heads stuck so far up their ass that they cannot enjoy the simple pleasures of being an American, I don't know what to tell you. So I hope that you all ignored all of these crazy people and actually enjoyed your time, because you know what? You guys are fantastic and you deserve it. Guys, we are adding new comment section content every single day, so make sure that you are subscribed to this channel and ring that bell so that you never miss a video. See you next time.
Yep, she has a point there. See if there's anything else we can touch on real quick. No, but at some point, we will talk about the whole shooting incident, or say incident, but the tragedy that happened on the 4th of July with that shooting and everything. It's really sad, and I think it's something that should be talked about. But the world is going to shit, no matter how you look at it. And Brett literally hit the nail on the head with everything she said.
You mean the shooting in Chicago?
I'm guessing. I don't know what state it was in, but I just kind of happened to see it when I woke up and seen a thing for it, and I'm like, well, fuck.
Chicago, 6 days and 24 engines.
And then old Uncle Cash Bill, he uploaded a video talking about Burger King introduced the gay Whopper. I shit you not. So we're gonna have to speak on that as well, especially as a bisexual male. It's going a little far. Definitely going a little far. Why do we need a fucking gay hamburger?
Don't know.
But I love her channel. If y'all want somebody who's a little bit entertaining to watch and is easier to follow along, I would definitely give Brett Cooper, I'd give her channel a look at, because she's smarter than me, actually, and well, she's pretty cool, so, and
Yeah.
I think that's pretty much it for this video. I just hate the fact that they're trying to use the whole LGBTQ thing, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, because the fucking acronym changes so damn much. They're just using the entire whole, like, pride thing with everything, like Netflix. So, but, like I said, I love you guys. Am I going to stop paying for Netflix over the whole LGBTQ thing with Netflix? Nah, because I like watching Netflix and whatnot. So I'll see you guys later, though. Well, we'll see you later. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like down below. Don't forget to comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell to be alerted when we upload a new video. Sometimes the videos will be just me, and other times it'll be with him, and then he has channels of his own, which I think are featured on my channel in the channel section. So go ahead and check that out. And go subscribe to Brett Cooper's. Again, she's amazing. And yeah. Anyways, I am, hang on, Louisiana Outlaw.
I'm Georgia Outlaw.
And we're signing out.